I know I probably look a mess right now because I just got out the shower, man. It's like 30 degrees outside. It's hot, but like, um, actually, you know what? In that regard, I'll be right back real quick. Just give a buffer. All right, so all of this is from 2011, 2012. So here, like, I assume this is like starts from February, no February, November, like earlier, November, October. But here, basically, we learned about the creation story. The creation story, according to the Bible and Christianity, which we believe basically. We read the creation. We read the story. The teacher, they read to us the story of the creation, how God made heaven and earth. So after that, on the bottom here, I was kind of like, let's say, interviewed by the teacher somehow. So like I say, fireworks. I like fireworks. What do we like fireworks? That's what I say. This is what I attempted to draw fireworks, something like that. I don't know. Cause like everything else, I don't know what I was drawing here. Why is this a mix of colors here? But I don't know. So fireworks is right here. And then I think if you look real closely right here, the same picture both here and here. I don't know what's I'm trying to see. Yeah, that's my exact same drawing. And then the rest are like I think those are the rest of my classmates' drawings here. So they put it all together in shape of a cross, and then this is what I said at the bottom. And this is what I really said, word for word. They recorded this freaking 14 years ago, literally. I said I like fireworks. They asked me because I said God made fireworks. Okay, but no. Well, man made fireworks, actually. And then in brackets describing how I wanted to draw this. I spent a long time choosing colors and focusing on the movement and shapes of this picture. I could easily do this in 30 seconds, literally. What kind of drawing is this? 4 years old. But, yeah, and then the next part here, we got a visit from, I don't know, Mrs. Dressler. I honestly, I don't remember the names of these teachers anymore. I don't remember, except for one, but I'm having a hard time familiarizing with her. I do remember these smart boards, and then, and I do remember some of these, classmates, like, by their faces, like this guy over here, and then, like, there was another guy, but, yeah, this is November. This one was November. So, I think she was teaching us about, yeah, it was like musical, oriented around, like, the music stuff, but she brought us some props for us, and then we did all that. I don't know. And then I think that's Mrs. Dressler. I don't know. I think you're right here. I mean, she's got the... Okay, marble painting was big. This was very fun to do. Marble painting right here. Early learning department. We were very lucky to have an artist named Heidi Devlin. I don't know. Well, we don't have the picture of her, but this was the marble painting. This is my painting right here. And it was on this, I think this, was it on this roll? No. But, yeah, I guess we did marble painting here. This is my other classmate. I don't remember anybody. I seriously don't know anybody here. But on the bottom here, again, they recorded my words. Can you tell me about your picture? I said, this is black. And then this is green. That's blue right here. And then that's orange right here. I mean, look at the picture. If you're a visual learner, I guess. Well, how did you make the painting? Does it not say marble painting? Why are they asking me dumb questions like this? I'm literally painting it right here. And I ripped it nice. It's fine, whatever. And then what does your picture look like? It's a rectangle. You know, the black goes down. I don't know what that means. Black goes horizontally, but what is the title of your painting? You got shapes on paper. Dumb soup, man. What the heck? I worked with Julius. I'm always familiar with the name Julius, but I don't know exactly. I think this is Julius right here. Okay, now I do remember. All preschool days, man. This is great. Oh, I think it come off easily, man. I can just rip it off anytime, and my memories are dead, but it doesn't matter. Okay, this is Christmas season, December. So throughout December, we just we talked a lot about what made it special time for us and the year. There are many of the children, it says right here, were quick to say that Christmas was special because of Santa Claus, which we grew out of that myth for the longest time now. I mean, how ironic to say Santa when we made a whole... Is that a cake? Yeah, for Jesus. Christmas is a pagan holiday. I get that, you know. I don't know. They just picked December 25th. I mean, there was a time in history where Jesus was born, although we don't know the specific date, and we might never will. We never get the actual date confirmed. I mean, even the Bible itself doesn't clearly suggest when. But as a part of our school community celebrating Christmas, we had an overall theme, walking toward Christmas. All the classes were asked to make footprints. Here, this is where we drew. We just put our foot there and then we traced it out. Here, it says prepare. It says prepare. They were displayed on the wall in our gym, in the hallways of the school. Yeah, these were part of like this celebration. We had like celebrations in the gym. This was my gift. And then this is what I opened up, Ben 10. And Ben 10, I wasn't really a big fan of Ben 10. As you can see in my face, I don't look so happy about it. So I don't think I was just lacking gratitude, a lot of gratitude. I probably wanted Hot Wheels. I would have preferred like Hot Wheels a lot more than, I don't know, a Ben 10. But I just got Ben 10 here. This is me cooking for the first time. And this is what we helped to make this right here. This is all just the icing on the bottom. That's the actual, like, you know, the bread, the bakery. And then I got some eggs here. And then, I don't know, maybe I whisked it up. And then that's some milk right there, 2% to be specific. And then the rest of my classmates here were opening up their presents. One here got freaking... I don't know. Yeah, but all of them got their stuff here. I don't know why this thing is coming out. I'll just deal with this sometime because it's actually making it worse. Well, we went on a bear hunt at one point. This was Wednesday, February 1st, so we actually skip ahead. There's no January. So, we had an occupational therapist. Erica was our occupational therapist. Dara was our speech and language pathologist. Pathologist or pathologist? I don't know. Pathologist, I'll just say. So first, I think she read a book to us. That was the title. We went on a bear hunt. And then here, we went on an actual type of bear hunts, like we did the actual activity. We need a stick to hold our bodies. So like a walking stick where they go like, you know, so it was kind of like a portrayal of a actual bear hunt, but right here, this was me trying to speak in front of the class, say something. That's a mic, I guess, right there. And then I said, I make the forest. Said a bunch of nonsense that I don't even know what I'm talking about. Like, I make the forest. God made fireworks, and then I make the forest. Like, what? Okay, whatever. This is the bear hunt right here. I don't. Yeah. Jeez. All these years. Okay, now February 14th. This is roughly 2 weeks later. This is an adventure backpack project. Here we have a lot of supplies here. So I'm just getting an idea of what this is just by reading this. I don't know what's going on here. But on Monday, February 14th, Heidi Devlin came back. She was there before she came back to do a very fun and exciting project with us. Works with our early learning department, provides programs, blah, 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 blah. Whoa, wait, no. She brought her many different materials and some boxes to make some adventure. So we had to make adventure backpacks here. I think it's easier if I just put the one by one. I'll just read what they got and then. Yeah. Very close here. And then I do remember some faces here. Especially this one right here. She goes to the same school as me. And I'm pretty sure is graduating also as well. This was what our final outcome was. This was our final design. And then this is what it took all to make them. I don't even see what's there. Is that recycled? I don't even know. Read as to us a book like they always do. I think this was me, right? Man, I remember having this, wearing this sweater a lot. But we had this for a long time. Jeez. Let's flip it. Okay, this one has to be vertical now. This is portrait. I mean. Okay, if I had a TV show, if I was like a 5-year-old, this is what the name would be. The TV series. Where do you want to go on an adventure and why? I want to go on an adventure with dinosaurs. Dinosaurs is good. How will you get to where the dinosaurs are? Use adventure backpack. How will you make the bag work? Press stuff, run. I guess these are the stuff you press on. These are like circles, I guess they look like guns. They pointed to the red one that's right here. Shows on the picture red. And it said red is blast off. I was telling them that the red button will make the backpack blast off. Alright, anyways. Tell me about your adventure. What do you see on your adventure? I see dinosaur. They big, small, they play, run. I see. What do you mean you see jungle? What? Dinosaurs didn't belong to jungles. What happens when you are done your adventure? Use backpack to school. No, you don't use a backpack to school. Use a GPS or you walk. What are you talking about? What is this gonna do for you? Anyways, my imagination really canceled out reality. Illuminated reality. But now we flip to the next page. This is February 21st, so the week after. So here, I'm gonna read what's on the back, and then just as you look at this. Tuesday, February 21st, Leslie. That's gonna be her right here, Leslie. Visit us from the John Jansen Nature Center. She knew a lot about dinosaurs and shared her knowledge with us. So, yeah, it was like dinosaur season here, man. We're just learning about. Yeah, they brought to us here like, some dinosaur figures here. And then there's a real, like, reptile over here. I don't know what that is. Yeah, and then that, and then this is a big rock, I guess. I don't know. I see my name tag right here. We have to wear like, I guess the name tags for the. No, we just have to wear name tags just in general, I guess. I just remember we had to wear like name tags in elementary, like almost every day. In this picture, does that have a drawing of it? No, we just made one here, and then it's for the picture. I'm not in this picture. I guess I'm not in this picture. Yeah. I guess that's me interacting with students, man. Jeez, look at my hair, man. I always kept it low. I never really grew it out like these people here. I mean, we're all black here, you know, we just don't grow our hair out like that. We just kept it short, usually. Not like big afro like I have right now, but I guess we don't do that. Okay, visit from the puppeteer. That's what puppeteers do. They hide. Basically, they hide. Maybe as kids, we were dumb enough to think that the puppet was on its own, but no. It's just a puppeteer. So this was the puppeteer. Her name is Gisela, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. Visited our classroom. She read us a story and introduced to us her raccoon friend, Rascal, over here. Everyone thought he was very funny as he posed for us. Wait till prig played tricks on Gisela. Gisela put on a puppet show about a witch whose broom was too sick to fly her to a party. All this fairy tale nonsense. I don't even want to get on that. By the way, after I'm done this whole book, I got a bonus after. But that was from my grade 5. Gym is always the best part. This is the obstacle course right here. Man, like stuff like this over here. Stuff I could actually fit in without struggling. I mean, do I look like I could fit in something like this right now? What the heck? But yeah, in gym, it was very tricky to do, but it was very fun to do at the same time. And then I remember these are roller coasters right here. No, they weren't roller coasters. These were scooters. Like you just roll on them, and like you can sit down and then like roll on them. It's the best thing. The last time I did stuff like that, I think it was grade, I don't know, 4, some point in elementary. But yeah, or maybe like at one point in junior high actually. This stuff helped us to work on many gross motor and planning skills. The children had a great time completing the course, and we're excited to do the course again following week in the gym. I don't know what date this is. Probably March. This is probably March. Because February, especially when it's not a leap year, it's like shorter. Okay, making monsters. Guys, I this is what I found like before. Like I didn't just find this now before like the video. I was actually thinking about making a video of this when I first found it. This was like a couple weeks ago. We've been reading a couple of great books that children have been very excited about. One of the books is called Go Away Big Green Monster. Ed Emberley wrote that book. John Stone wrote the monster at the end of the book. Illustrated by Michael Smolingo. I also turn around and retell the story with ease without being afraid. And then this was my freaking monster right here. Absolutely distorted garbage nonsense right here. What is this? First of all, I literally wrote backwards. Okay, what do you want me to tell you about your monster? His body is triangle somehow. What? Tiny. Look at the shoes. I'm assuming these are the shoes, I guess. And why would you wear shoes that are 2 different colors? I write monster. No, you wrote monster in reverse, literally. This is M-O, reverse N, reverse S, T, and then an F with an extra line here, and then I don't know what kind of. Okay, now we flip to the next page. It's not over. We're all unique and special. Reading the books. Yeah, just help us appreciate our uniqueness, because we're all unique and special. All made in the image and the likeness of God. So we shouldn't have to feel ashamed to be ourselves, because embrace our nature and be grateful to God for it. Looking at for a leprechaun. This is March 16 on February. These images are not in color anymore. These images are not in color anymore. This is me right here. I think I'm right here, and I'm also right here. This is how I can easily assume this is me, because I'm always the taller one in the class. And some of these faces look familiar, but I don't remember their names. Looking for a leprechaun. I don't know where a leprechaun was here. But, yeah, I guess same thing. We're all unique. I think I just made a second copy of this. But this is what they meant to put on the other page. Right here. Me. I don't know. What the heck? Okay. What is your favorite part of your body that God made? I like my eyes. These are my eyes. Why? Because eyes open and close, see animals, and I see our friends. This grammar right here. I see our friends. No! You see A, it's one thing. It's not plural after that. It's one thing. It describes one single thing. Not grammar's nonsense. But yeah, what? And then even worse, like, what do I have to say about the drawing? Just like the freaking monster I drew before. I don't know what this is supposed to be. And then my body's triangle here. And then okay. This is how I used to hold a pencil. I don't have anything to like. But instead of like the way most people are ought to hold a pencil, I just grab like this, literally. Like a fist grip. Like I'm about to just do this. Like stab the table, literally. And then I do remember my favorite color would always be green. Why? Green. What things did God make that are green? My jacket. That's a sweater. A zip up, not a jacket. The trees and grass. And then everything green here. Even my name written in green. And then a piece of artwork here without context. What the heck? Learning about penguins. This was Monday, April 16, man. And then this was I think this was a real penguin here. This was definitely a real one here. I don't know if I was afraid to touch it or not. Yeah, man, we were learning about different, animals and everything. Preschool was like that, You don't even get like real I don't want to say like, not real education. Not that you don't get real education. It's just like, not the same type of curriculum, obviously. Okay, now we learn about the marine life here, including the penguin before, but now this is like, I think it's like sea life. Yeah, like sea life. A sea cucumber, sea urchin, sea anemone. This is we got Patrick right here from SpongeBob. Can't believe I actually got my hands on that. Okay. So we had this routine where this person was able to do many special jobs around the classroom. throughout the day. They get to lead the morning routine on the smart board. I was one of them. So I gave the weather report. I did the calendar. So you see buildings here. This will be a. These would be like, wait, what? Home. I don't get it. Are we home all those days of the week? What does that mean? Like the squares are the blanks. That's the days we have school. I mean, that's what I'm writing on there. Then I guess I just did that stuff. They get to lead the prayer. Tell us about the weather. Lead the calendar. So this is a home. Right here. These are the days we stay home. Because preschool, I don't think you go to preschool every day. They also get to be at the front of the line and up any other important jobs around the room. Nice. So self-portrait every second month. So November 2011, self-portrait. November, I look like Mr. Potato Head here, man. What the heck is this? And this is how I write my name. This is like a flip table right here, not a K. That's a flip table here. M-I-L-K-E-S-S. I can't even write straight, man. What the heck is this, man? Why are my arms blue? Why do I... I don't understand this kind of drawings. Okay, this is a February self-portrait now. And then April 2012, to be specific. But here, I said, my hair is brown like this. My hair is not brown. My leg and shoes. This is leg and shoes. Leg and shoes. So I have this, like this freaking airbag right here. Fat. And then this and then I freaking draw myself like a snowman over here. Go portrait. I'm glad I was your teacher. And then this was after. This was like, once we're done preschool, I guess. And then I would go on to kinder and then grade 1 and then part of grade 2 before I moved schools. This was St. Cathrine and then I moved schools after I moved houses. November 2014. But yeah, you know, I still got some Benjamin P kids who appeared on Benjamin 7. Like Yosef and Kenna, for example, they go to that same school I was. Some of the artwork I was gonna show it to you now. Maybe I'll show it to you in another video, I guess. I don't know, because I got other business to carry out. 6:31. But yeah, I guess I'll just carry out other business right now. Maybe I'll do it after. But thank you guys for watching. This is preschool stuff, and then exactly 8 days from now, that's when I'm going to get my diploma. So there will be a video on that. Try and record like you know when you know they're gonna go like alphabetical order. They're gonna start from alphabetical order. So when they start with the last names with A, try and record and try to get Kias, because they're gonna have like the screens, and then they're gonna have a presentation like a grad like slideshow. They'll show their grad pictures and then their name, and that's when they walk the stage. Try and show Kias also. Kia Ahmed. Okay. And then when it gets to the last name D. Yeah, so when it's the last name D, even after I walk there, just keep recording all the way.
Okay.
But there's gonna be like hundreds of students. Don't record the whole thing. Just record the only last names A and D.
Oh.
Because that's where me and Kia show up on there. So I guess yeah. Anyways, y'all. That's like this is the end of the whole chapter right here. This is not the entire book. I know this ain't the entire book. I feel like my life is gonna go to waste after that. I have no story after. No. We got another thing ahead of us, but like I said, I mean, I explained this in the other video. Like, I'm not too worried about planning the future when you don't even know about if tomorrow's gonna come or not. As long as tomorrow's guaranteed, then I can be 100% confident without any doubts or any with any doubt or uncertainty or any guessing that I can carry out my plans as I could like execute my plans as planned, you know, I guess in the next 10 years, but whatever. I sign off.